Buenos dias, mi amigos.
Cinco, 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 cinco.
Me llamo Mr. Pussy.
Nice.
Right? That means my name is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sports Motherfucker. We're happy to be back. Coming off our worst performing video of all.
That's okay though.
Who gives a fuck, man?
You didn't do anything different, so what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Everyone was just busy that day.
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone was too busy. We're thinking about how we're in the midst of a second wave of the coronavirus.
Yeah, everyone's just depressed, and they're like, I don't want to listen to two morons
Yeah.
make poop jokes.
What if the
I'm not
NBA?
really feeling it.
Yeah. I'm not really. I'm not riding that wave today. But there's a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk to you about, which none are sports related. But
Sure.
so this is probably just gonna be a goof around one. But then I have an article that we can talk about later as well.
Okay, sounds good.
But so the first thing I wanted to tell you about was at my new job I have to like go to different locations. Like I started like a hub zone.
Yeah, and they
and
send
then
you
go to-
wherever. Yeah.
They send me different places. And I'm not from it. Like where I am is in a different part of the city. So it's in Waterloo, and I'm more familiar with Kitchener. And
Right.
so like they're like, oh yeah, you're going here. I'm like, oh okay. They're like, have you been there before? No. Like I'll just probably map it. Oh no. So what you can do is like, so you just go straight down there. You know where this is? I'm like, yeah, I think so. Okay, so second roundabout, second exit, roundabout after that.
Just shut up.
It's like,
Just shut up. I'm gonna map it.
Hey,
You're gonna
man.
tell me where to go.
Hey man, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. So
I'm gonna put it in my phone, and I'm gonna be there in the shortest possible
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna say the fastest possible thing.
Oh my god.
And it's always just like some.
I'm not
old-
gonna remember 7 fucking directions in a
No.
row, man.
Yeah, I have to. Well, the way I do it is weird. Like I don't even let it, like maps take me there. I screenshot it and then just look at the photo. I don't know why.
You're a
I've
fool.
always done that, but yeah, just it's always like old ass men just being like, yeah, I know my way around. They're gonna. It's like
Yeah, that's great.
the only thing you have left is a sense of direction. It's like well, me, I go everywhere.
So what's gonna happen to me? I have no sense of direction now.
Apparently,
By the time
you're,
I get there, I'm just gonna be an empty, vapid nothing.
you're gonna die of the coronavirus apparently because you have one blocked nostril.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that? And then I carry on the podcast in your legacy.
Matt would want me to do this.
Matt
I
would
want the money, but Matt would want me to do this.
I would want me to do this with
I
a
want
way
this to work.
with a way funnier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
Isn't
like.
this better?
Well, my thing is, I don't think I could hold a conversation with anyone besides you for an hour. I don't
Probably could.
Yeah, but it just like it's not it's weird to think about it. Every conversation, every relationship I have with everyone but you is just like theater. I'm just like not being completely myself no matter what.
Feel like you'd be kind of pulling teeth. Like
Nah,
you'd be trying to force a conversation
yeah.
to happen. It's like, come on.
Well, 'cause like you can kind of tell like I'm trying to think of like an example of like an interview or like a podcast or something where it's just like you can tell that it's like I don't know, there's just something. It just feels like bloodless or something. It's just like, oh yeah,
There's
you're just
tension. There's like needless tension or
Yeah,
something.
it's just like-
whoa, what the fuck's going on
like
here?
this guy doesn't want to be spoken to right now.
This guy's either tired or hungover
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, he's on downers, but and he's just like you can tell like that's a byproduct of the pandemic is that 7,000 people or 7 million people, including us, have just started a podcast, and it's just uninteresting people being like, yeah, this is a podcast, so
Yeah, you like shitting and pooping?
yeah, you
and-
like. But then
This is my thing about crafts. You like guys like crafts?
yeah, it's like it's funny 'cause like we picked sports as like our niche, but there's probably such better things that we could have talked about that would have been infinitely more popular. But
Yeah, well, it's not like people have there's like a ton of sports podcasts that I listen to.
yeah,
It's like, oh man, those ones are really good.
yeah, but
Whoops.
Hey, we're trying to get in. That'll be us one day.
Yeah, we just gotta like what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep doing it. That's
Yeah.
gonna be our thing. We're just
Tenaciously
not gonna stop.
doing, even though when push comes to shove, you got to do what you love, even if it's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good line.
Yeah, that's from Futurama. Do you want to air a grievance, or because I have notes for this episode?
Let's
actually.
clear the air.
No, I think we're gonna do something like. Oh no, this is like the first thing we'll actually go into the second. Okay, these are my notes. The most work I've ever done for the podcast, but
Well, it's the
Not
most
about
work you've ever done, and it's the most disjointed start we've ever had because you want to do this? Oh, okay, we're gonna. All right, yeah. I guess we'll. Okay.
it's like it's just like yeah, it's just like a bunch of words are on balloons, and it's like, okay, which one's gonna float to the surface first? And that's just
pop.
kind of how my hey, what
Pop.
if what if the queen, what if she was like, 'cause she has dogs, and it's just like, it's like that's how Joe Biden's brain works.
He has like you start the sentence 7 times.
Yeah. I'm like
Which first 3 words of the sentence should I use?
I'm like a
Let's try all of them.
like a
See what happens.
7-year-old. I was at the mall the other day actually, and there was this kid standing outside of Foot Locker, and like we were like, 'cause they were there at capacity, so we're just standing there, and the kid's like, "Hello, how are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, hey buddy, I'm doing good. How are you?" She's like,
Good.
"Are you excited for Christmas?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Are you?" She's like, "I'm a kid. Of course I am." I'm like,
Jesus Christ, all right.
I'm like, is this like, am I being tested right now? Is this like,
The charisma on this kid.
well, it's not. It's this kid's on GHB right now, but no, it's just like,
Kid's on.
well, it's like, am I like, it's like there's a camera somewhere. Like, I feel like I don't go anywhere.
Hey, fuck you. Just being nice.
I'm
The kid being nice.
isn't there a
Am I
show?
being punked right now?
Well, isn't there a show where they like do like ordinary, like not ordinary situations, but like tense situations in public to see how people react? Isn't it's called like What Would You Do or something?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that, we've seen something like that.
Yeah, I
where-
remember that.
Where there's like a woman like, I don't appreciate 2 men kissing, and then just like is like looking around
Looks
to see
at
how
a
people
person,
react.
and the person goes, I disagree. And it's like, you're a good guy.
Good job.
This guy's a good guy
And
here.
whoever the host is comes in, like puts him on his shoulders. That'd be so funny if it was just, the woman's just like, ugh, like I don't really appreciate 2 guys kissing. Like you guys can be gay, but like just don't like. And then while she's talking, another guy comes out of nowhere and just fucking like the knockout game style punches her, and she's just on, just having a seizure on the ground 'cause she's so knocked unconscious.
Just like you just see his technique is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn.
Yeah. This guy's
Clocked her right in the jaw, right
This-
in the button.
this guy was raised by 2 black belts.
Just like, hey, check this out. Boom. Yeah. You think about gays now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she can't hear me, but yeah.
That'll show you.
Tell her later that I don't like what she said.
You're on television right now, sir.
I'm on what now?
I don't have cable, so goodbye.
We on TV here?
We on this television? That'd be pretty cool. Neither of us have ever been on TV, not even peripherally.
No.
One time,
That's fine, too.
there was a big explosion a block away from my house, and I'm like, maybe I'll be on TV for that.
Maybe I'll just go walk up and down the block 30 times. Hope for the best.
There's been a few times where we've been in like the B-roll, like I've seen like my vehicle, and then actually, there's video. We could probably, or no, I don't even know how to do that. But the one time we went to a London Knights game and we were behind the net, and Max Domi scored that goal where he flipped it way up in the air
Oh, it was beautiful.
and then just tapped it in. We're in for like a second where like, 'cause it shows him do it, and then it like pans up to the crowd for literally like a split second. We're in it.
We'll patch the video of that in through the audio
Yeah,
of
we'll-
this podcast.
Yeah, we'll somehow find that clip, and then yeah.
You'll see it.
Yeah. So this is to do with our grievance, but who would you say your celebrity crush is? The fans have been asking.
Celebrity crush.
Yeah. I should have given you. I should have
Should have like given me a chance and maybe told me beforehand
should have screened these for you.
so I could think about it. You fucking asshole.
Yeah. But it's like I saw this thing on Twitter where it's the Rosamund Pike's monologue from Gone Girl, and it's like, how is she
Okay.
not a bigger like how is, because it's like the one where she's like where she burps. It's the one where she's like, I sat and I watched his shitty football and drank his shitty beer, and like that monologue about how Ben Affleck's a fucking loser kind of thing.
Right.
It's like it's a very like, and like the sequence is like, I like Gone Girl, I like that movie, but it's like, yeah, why isn't Rosamund Pike a bigger actor? And the reply is one word: men. It's like, yeah, men notoriously hate beautiful women that are
Beautiful 6
Yeah.
foot tall blonde women. Get the fuck out of
yeah, I don't
here.
want to see that. Hey, this is it's fuck you. Who wrote?
Yeah, that's brutal.
I'm watching. Where's put on the new Marty? I'm trying to watch The Irishman over here. Fuck this. Yeah.
I think right now I would
Yeah.
pick Gal Gadot.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone better looking than that right now.
That's interesting. An interesting pick. A worldly pick. But because my thing, I don't know why I see that. Because I was gonna jokingly say, well, not jokingly, that mine was Ariana Grande. Because this is the grievance I have with you, is that you don't like her. You don't like Ariana Grande, correct?
Yeah, her voice is just.
That's so crazy to me.
It's like obviously it's like it's not like she's not a good singer.
You ain't listened to the new album.
It's like it's just that register. I don't like that register.
Really? That's like.
And why would I like that type of music? I don't listen to that type of music ever.
Interesting.
I don't like it. Like why? I never fucking listen to that
You don't like pop?
ever.
You know, but like
I never listen to the radio even. Like I
you got to listen to Positions though. It's so good. I was listening
I
to
doubt
it.
it.
I was listening to it earlier, and I thought, I'm like, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna grill him on this later.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna
There's
like
this one. There's this one part where, do you know what whistle notes are? Her and Mariah Carey can do it.
Oh yes, I do. Yes,
She
I
does
do.
that at the one part, and it's so cool.
It's like, whoa.
I'm like, damn, Ari, get it. If she met me, she'd think I'm cool.
So you were hoping. This is what you were hoping.
I was hoping that we'd get in a screaming match, and
no, this is what you're hoping.
since
You're
we-
hoping that. Okay, well, what's your celebrity crush, Matt? And you're hoping I would say Ariana Grande,
no, I was hoping you would say like some like I don't know what I was hoping you
some
would say.
worse singer, maybe.
No, I was hoping you'd be like a white lady, but you said you used the POC pick, so I'm like, fuck, I can't get him on this one now. Moving on.
So you have a grievance that wasn't really a grievance. I
Well,
don't
my
like somebody.
my grievance is that you don't like Ariana
This guy
Grande.
doesn't like anything.
Name one thing I don't like.
The game of hockey that we talk about.
Uh,
You don't like white people apparently.
hey, white people be like.
You don't like
Hey, I don't like white people be like. White people be like.
you don't like
That's what they say.
being at your job ever at any
That- you know what?
point.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. I'm like, because like I'm 3 weeks into new job now.
Yep.
And I'm at the point where I'm like, because the one guy, like the supervisor, he's like, yeah, like there's like a lot of opportunity for advancement. Like, would you want this to be like a career? And then I'm like, oh, no.
Oh no, this is the beer store all over again.
Yeah, this. Yeah, I got fired from the beer store.
Why did he get fired? Because the guy's like, so how you liking it so far? Man, I don't really like working the cash, but you know it's all good.
Yeah. Well, that's just great.
Well, that's just great. You know what? You can just go home.
Yo, what if he hears this?
I don't give a fuck. He doesn't even run it anymore.
Yeah.
What could happen? What could happen? What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
Call the cops?
Yeah.
I don't like you.
The
Well,
SWAT-
fuck you.
The SWAT team comes in.
This guy said he doesn't like me.
FBI open up. No, it's Fortnite guy comes in. But
All right, see you later. Then he just fucking takes a hammer and busts through the floor like goodbye.
yeah, he jumps on a jump pad and uses his glider. He's in the ninja skin. Fortnite is actually pretty fun.
Ninja skin. That's code for something.
Ninja, Tyler Ninja Blevins. Should I dye my hair blue like him?
I wouldn't.
Hmm.
Blue.
Well,
Blue
thank you
hair.
for listening.
Like Mark Hoppus?
Mark Hoppus has blue hair.
Oh, he had purple. I guess it was kind of like a purple
you
color.
fucking idiot. Just thinking, you could have just make fun of women again.
No.
Yeah, bitches with bipolar disorder be like, I'm have blue hair.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some ugh.
It's never. It's
That's all.
never.
That's a whole other
Just-
can of worms.
I don't know. I've seen it online where people will dye their hair and it looks good,
Yeah.
but it's pretty fucking rare.
Yeah, it's usually like, I'm losing my mind. I need to change my hair so I know I'm in control of my life.
What if my
To know I'm not a targeted individual by the universe. Actually, I read this cool thing about, do you know who Ptolemy is? Philosopher. He's the guy that theorized
No clue, dude.
every person is the center of their own universe kind of thing.
'Kay.
You are your own sun. But then it, like sun, S-U-N, sun. But then it's like, no, of course not. You're not the center of your own universe. There's just a world within you kind of thing. Everyone contains multitudes. I thought that was pretty cool.
Right.
So that's a pretty nice little...
It's a nice thing as long as you don't take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Because that's what people do. People, it's like, I'm the literal center.
I am God.
Everything revolves
Yeah.
around me.
Well, like
It's like,
the
okay, calm
context
down.
the context of it was like it was in a book when they say like, oh, like if you're a kid and like your dog dies or something, you make up reasons why it was somehow your fault in your head. That's what like Ptolemyism
Oh,
is.
wow. Okay.
Because like you don't understand, like it's like
You don't get it.
well, it's like object permanence, where it's like you don't understand that things exist without you interacting with them, kind of thing.
Right.
So you think, oh, that must have been my fault. So
Oh, I see.
yeah, hey, like I did do a year of college, and psychology was probably my favorite class. What
That's
do you think?
good.
What do you think of such a thing? Putting it to
Mm,
good use.
it's all good.
And now the college is like, your student loan payment is 6 months past due.
You don't pay us $10.
If you
You can only give us. You can give us the minimum payment if you wanted.
yeah, like thunder crashing and like yeah. Well, cause like
but
the
with the
fuck
minimum
was it?
payment, how does that work? Like, do I compound interest? Like does it just stay the same? Oh, it compounds, baby.
well, it's like the one.
Compounds majorly.
Who the fuck was it? Someone said, I think it was like someone I went to high school with or some shit. They're like, yeah, I paid $63,000 for all my school, and I think it was actually a girl that I was seeing, but she's like, yeah, I paid $63,000, and that was 2 years ago I graduated, and I've like every month I pay $78, like that's the minimum payment. And yeah, so 2 years ago, I've been doing that for 2 years. I still owe $64,000. Like
You owe more.
it's
Yeah.
compounded above the original.
Yeah, it's like,
Jesus fuck this, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we need Joe Biden's bitch ass to come in here and be like,
I'm just gonna keep it for my whole life.
so you listen, well, if fuck a Joe Biden impression. It's one of the hardest voices to get down, I've noticed.
Well, the hardest voice to get down, and you talk just like him anyway. So just speak
Yeah.
the way you speak, and sound just like him.
Yeah, I'm a dementia riddled old man. Dude, I've had so many concussions. My brain is fucking slurry right now.
You've
But,
recovered. Like you recover from concussions.
Not really.
Yes, you do.
Well, yeah, your brain
Look
is.
at fucking Crosby. He's
Yep.
doing good.
Yeah, he's gonna be so good in 2 years. Once he turns 40 and can't, he has to have.
He's older than you, and he's fine. You should be fine too.
Yeah, he has fucking like. How many has he had? 4. And he has like a team of scientists behind him because he's a professional athlete.
I don't know. He figured out how to put his helmet back down. Like,
Yeah.
not that good.
Well, me, yeah, I can't even like. I'm gonna have to sleep with the bathroom fan on, the regular fan on, the windows open, just so I can maybe get 4 hours of sleep.
Just so my brain's like, okay, now that I'm listening to those 4 things,
That's enough to.
let's go to sleep.
That's enough to get me to sleep. But Biden, like, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do like student loan forgiveness for whatever the fuck. But my thing, I was thinking of, it's like if all the people my age didn't have student loans, we would all buy houses. So it would be like in the interest of like real estate to like for student loan forgiveness. And it's like I saw something like Ben Shapiro was just like, oh, why don't we just forgive mortgage debt? Why don't we just forgive credit card debt while we're at it? It's like this guy's finally starting to get it.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that little concept you just tossed. If you like 63,000, let's use that as the example.
Yeah.
I forgive that, right?
Yeah, $0.
They don't get $63,000.
Yeah,
They still have the same amount of money they have in their bank.
You can't buy property if you're in debt. You can't if I go to a like.
Yes, but you also can't buy property if you don't have a down payment, which most of them don't have.
Yeah, so being $63,000 in the hole is much worse than having $0. Fuckhead, what are you talking about? If someone's like, oh,
yes, it is.
It's like they're basically like, if someone's like, hey, you don't owe me $20 anymore, you're not gaining $20. You're just like, oh, I don't have to give an eventual like a theoretical amount of money to this person.
But what you said is, oh, all these people will buy houses. Like, no, they won't.
Yeah, like in a year they would. If
Right.
they're like, hey, yeah, you don't have to pay $20,000.
Right.
Oh, that's
okay.
$20,000 I'll just have in the future instead of giving it to fucking.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
It gives them the opportunity to save
Instead of being like.
instead of just like feeding.
I'm just
like,
gonna
burning it into a hole.
I'm just gonna rent forever because I'll never pay this debt off.
Right.
Yeah. low key pretty. They play too much. Credit unions be playing too much. What do you think of that? I thought the laptop died for a second.
They're pretty fucked up.
Yeah, they make
And it's
me.
just like, come on down, give you $400 for $20, and
Yeah.
it's no problem.
Okay, so what you
No,
do?
no credit checks. No
Yeah.
credit checks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
come
"Ooh,
on.
Okay, cool.
Come on down and apply for the Cardi B Meg the Stallion visa. It's just you can spend it on anything you want. It's 34% interest, but you can meet Cardi B and Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. It's 41% interest. It's like, what was that? Oh yeah, it's just 41% interest.
So yeah,
What are you saying? Stop mumbling.
yeah, I was just really excited to potentially meet Cardi B and Meg the Stallion. I didn't realize it was 49% interest compounded bi-weekly.
Yeah.
So I was that's why I signed up for it. But yeah, do you want to get into the third topic, my third note?
Yeah, give her.
Cuz my thing cuz my gym has RIP, it has shut down
Yep.
amidst all the craziness. Everyone getting a lung infection and dying out there. But so I was
Yeah,
working
like, okay, sorry, go ahead.
I was working out at home, and we have these two big mirrors in the living room here.
Yeah.
I was in the the iron altar I was at. That's what they call the gym.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not what they call the gym.
I wouldn't know.
No.
I don't go.
Oh, okay, sure.
Iron Altar, yep.
Riff on that. Say like, God damn it. But
Iron Cheek,
it's,
Iron Man,
cast iron. I have a cast
oh,
iron.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yo, men between 21 and 30 be treating they bed sheets like a cast iron. Am I right? But so I was doing tricep extensions in the mirror, and I'm just like, yeah, like, 'cause like checking form, not just being like,
That's pretty good.
not like Christian Bale in Psycho or American Psycho. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Interesting.
I really do want to watch it though.
It's a pretty good movie. But so I'm doing that, and I'm like, man, this sucks. Like, maybe I should just like not give a fuck and just like stop working out and stuff. 'Cause I'm like, hot people, like people who are just like naturally attractive, they just like they can have nothing. Like we've talked, like my coworkers and I would talk about that all the time, where it's just like there's these two people, there's this couple at my gym where the guy's just so ripped, and then the girl's like petite and like just like like slim thick, and just like two beautiful people. And but I'm like, I've never seen those motherfuckers laugh once. Never seen this,
Just like
this bitch has never even cracked a smile when
just like
talking
stone
when talking to this
face.
guy. So it's like hot people just don't need to have that, because it's like, yeah, what do you mean? I'm hot. I don't I've done it.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's terrible. And
Yeah.
actually, you know what? Okay,
Mhm.
you say that makes me think of something. I watched Sam Morrill's special. He put another one out
On a roof. That
on the
one?
roof,
Yeah, it's a good one.
and he's doing crowd work with a guy who's like very handsome,
Nice.
and you can tell like the guy was laughing, but it didn't seem genuine.
Yeah.
Like he was laughing at the jokes he was making of him.
Was it because like the jokes were about him? Was that why it didn't like?
The jokes were about him, but they were funny, and he's just kind of like.
Do you think?
But it was a handsome guy.
Well, you think it's because like 'cause I went to college with a girl like that who was like, she had clearly never been like fucked with in any way. Like no one
Right.
has ever like joked around at her expense before. So like I would say like make like crack jokes and stuff, and she'd be like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm kidding." Like we're
But this was like these jokes were complimentary.
oh, interesting.
So
Oh,
it's
it's
like
that he probably just feels awkward then.
maybe it feels like yeah, but it's
Well,
just
'cause
like
that's
it
like-
made me think of that. It's just like I
I don't
don't know
need
how
to-
to be happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to just laugh.
I don't know how to laugh.
But well, 'cause at my job the other day, I was working with this old Honduran woman, and there's these two, like, she's like, "Oh, it's good to have like a handsome young guy working here." And I'm like, "Ugh,
Who, me?
why the fuck did you say that?"
Oh, that's just gross.
Well, it's not. But then like it's two like to younger people, and they're like, "Oh, haha, yeah," and I'm like, "Wait, hang on, yo, hold up." I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
Right.
Do you want to talk some basketball?
Okay. Well, in the vein of your gym getting shut down,
Yeah.
do you think it has anything to do with the fact that the regulations they were using were complete dog shit and stupid?
Yeah, they just like made up like arbitrary ass numbers to
And it's just like, hey, here's the rules. Here's the very logical rules. You can be wearing a mask everywhere, but as soon as you sit on that bench that is 3 inches away from
Yeah.
the other bench, you can take that mask off. You're good to go when you're doing your reps.
The coronavirus.
I'm right here, and I'm breathing harder than I've ever
Well,
breathed
that's the thing.
anywhere
Like,
else.
if I'm deadlifting and I'm like at the like full extent, like my full extension, like I do like the breath, like yeah, I wasn't gonna just breathe directly into the fucking thing, but the breath that like UFC fighters and shit do.
I just did it.
Matt just did it, but I do like that's almost like that's just as bad as a cough.
Yeah, you're just like
I'm
you're expelling air forcefully.
I'm breathing air like from like my stomach.
Yeah.
Like I'm pushing all my air out. Like, yeah, so that's almost. But then like, the coronavirus respects the lift, respects the gym. It's gonna be like, okay, hang on.
So here's some
The
new.
coronavirus spots you and then daps you up after. So that was all you, man.
I'm not going in
I'm
you.
fucking
Fuck
like
that.
I'm completely red. My eyes are about to pop out of my head because I'm pushing so hard to bench 180. And it's like, yeah, that was all you, man. Come
That's
on. You don't gotta
yeah.
lie to me. You don't gotta lie to me, man.
I don't attack the weak. Sorry, I don't attack the strong. I only attack the weak.
Yeah, I'm like
So you're strong.
yeah.
So
It's I'm a wolf circling an injured deer or whatever the fuck.
but yeah, here are some of the new regulations they're kind of putting out there. In certain establishments, you have to get like either pre-checked or like temperature gauged.
Yeah, okay.
And then areas where you would say have 6 people, you can only have 4 now.
It's solved.
Which
We've
like,
done
okay.
we've done it.
And then you have to wear a mask constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think St. Mary's and small town areas are doing that? No, they're not.
He says St. Mary's.
Well, you know what? Who cares now?
Yeah.
Who cares? We're not going to edit it out anymore.
Yeah.
This is the area we live in. Southwestern Ontario.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass last time.
Like, who
Editing that out.
cares?
But
They're not
anyways,
going to find us.
go ahead.
They don't know our address. They don't know who we are.
Yeah, but go ahead.
But no, for whatever reason,
Mm.
the mentality in the small town is, this stuff's only happening in like the city.
Yeah, it ain't the city, baby.
It's like, well, you can read in the paper how it, like, Stratford, their home, they have like a big run of it.
Yeah.
There's cases in St. Mary's. There's cases obviously in Kitchener-Waterloo,
In Kitchener-Waterloo, London.
London.
Yeah.
All these, there's people like where I work.
Yeah.
Tons of people come from Kitchener.
Yeah.
I had to sign a fucking piece of paper that said I didn't go to a gathering the one weekend because there was a huge Diwali gathering
Okay.
in Toronto,
Very
Hamilton.
Yeah, very good.
So it's like, did you go there? Were you wearing masks?
Yeah,
I'm
you-
like, nope, didn't
Of-
go there.
Of all the people at work, you were the one they suspected went there.
It's like, here, you got to sign this piece of paper. It's like, all right, no problem.
He looks, it's like, okay, Apu didn't go, Aladdin didn't go. Matt probably went, though.
I think Matt went there. Yeah,
He
it's
went
like,
and
oh my
celebrated.
god.
Kelly from The Office is here, but she didn't go.
So then, so I bowl
Yeah.
every week, and they just go,
And we say
yeah, don't worry about it.
they say we aren't athletes.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about your mask.
There's this 36 people in a, like, I don't know, 30 foot by 30 foot
yeah, I was
room,
gonna say 30
maybe.
by 30.
And it's just like,
Don't worry about it, huh?
wear your mask to get in the building, get in the door, but then once you're at your table, which is a foot away from the other table, you can
Yeah.
just take your mask off.
Well, that's like we went to a bar.
Huh?
We went to a bar like I don't know how long ago, and they literally just had like blue tape on the ground. It's like, yeah, don't go there. But like, there's me standing at our table, and then like a guy like bumping into my back because he's like on the other side of the tape. But like,
Blue tape is antibacterial.
oh, it
Makes an antibacterial force field from the where you put the
yeah the
tape on the floor right up to the ceiling.
yeah,
You're
the,
good.
The virus can't understand the color blue.
Masking tape is just like blue.
It's like how like if that's why you wear high vis in the forest, because
Then you can't get mosquitoes.
yeah, well
Mosquitoes
no,
like, bruh, huh?
no, because a deer is like, what the fuck is that? Deers can't see orange.
It's just like an X coming at him through the air, just.
Yeah. Hang on, my bitch is acting up and texting me.
Yeah, no
Can-
problem.
Can,
But
can you fill some time?
so yeah, so it's just like here's the other minor issue with all the small town stuff is everyone else from other small towns will go to a different small town because like they have family or whatever there.
Yeah.
So like the
Well,
interaction that you're getting in a city is equal in the small towns.
well, like you should do like it should be by like percentage. So like there's what 7,000 people in, and then like in Kitchener, I think it's like on the sign it says like 238,000. It's probably closer to like 300,000.
right.
So it's like if there's fuck, how many people? I don't know how many active cases there are in Kitchener right now, but like if you scale that down and it's like, oh, only 4 people have it here. It's like, yeah, there's hardly
Yeah,
no one lives here.
percentage wise,
Yeah,
that's the same.
yeah, no one. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's crazy out there. Please, everyone, please be careful.
It's like, and if you can't wear like pop a mask on, like if you lived in any other time period, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
You'd be done.
Yeah. What's
It's
like?
just like, oh yeah, I lived between, I was born in 1920, and I'm like, a 40-year-old man in 1960. So I was through the war.
Yeah.
You're done. Like you can't handle minor discomfort.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna put on a uniform, carry gun?
Yeah. That's very like 'cause it's like, oh, it's like a freedom thing or whatever the fuck that like that argument that people say. It's like, yeah, but like I just don't understand it. It will never make sense in my mind. Like,
Oh, war, you mean?
yeah, war. No, I mean, not wearing your mask.
Oh, not wearing a mask. Oh, it's a free. Oh, sorry, it's a freedom thing. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I shouldn't have to do it. Like, then go die then.
Yeah. Well, it's like then let trans people piss in the bathroom they want to, and let people get abortions and shit. If it's a freedom thing, then fuck off.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the word. Fuck. We're going off on this one.
Well, yeah, it's just
We're speaking truth
It's
to
kind of
power.
frustrating to see certain things.
This is like this
your
might
day to day.
this might be the hardest thing I've ever done is try to talk to you and send a text at the same time.
And then I go, for example, to work, and I obviously think my work is like dog shit because it's my job.
Yeah.
So
Hate it.
It's just the way she goes.
Mm.
And all the regulations are like top notch, and everyone follows them. And there's like 800 people that work there.
That's strange. Like at my work, at
Like,
the
what the fuck?
the one place I was at, there was 7 people. 'Cause like at like the hub places, there's like smaller like groups, obviously. And yeah, they like the guy that like was doing like training me, it was like my first week. He's like, yeah, just so you know, pretty much everyone here is like anti-mask. No one's gonna wear their mask in the break room. I'm like, there's fucking 7. We couldn't handle 7 people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like-
Yeah, there's 7 people, and all it takes really is just a tiny bit of nut, just a
Yeah,
little bit, just
a
like
little-
at the very beginning they go, hey, just by the way, if you don't wear your mask, then you can't work here. Done.
Yeah, but like I understand, like
It's like, oh, he's not wearing. Hey, man, you're not wearing your mask. Okay, go home.
yeah,
See you later.
I understand people being like, 'cause like there's a lot of people who like defend like, oh, like freedom of speech, freedom of expression and stuff. Like I shouldn't have, like you shouldn't force. It's like, dude, who gives a fuck anymore? Like everything we do is monitored. Like we have zero, like we're just all under the thumb of capitalism. It's like, no, but I should be able to. I don't have to get the vaccine. It's like, yeah, just fucking get it, man. We're all just gonna fucking.
Yeah, but they're gonna put like a chip in the vaccine.
Yeah. Bill and Melinda Gates are putting
can
chips in the
monitor us.
vaccine.
It's like, hey, buddy, you have a phone.
Yeah, you have a phone. Your GPS is constantly on. Like you're
Like
always.
you're not fooling anybody. You're
Face-
not
yeah.
sneaking through like, ho.
Yeah, I'm not fucking Mr. Robot.
No one knows who I
I
am.
have an EMP on my roof. No, it's
Like, hey,
just
bro, like you
yeah.
you're getting monitored.
I shouldn't have to wear a mask. I'm just gonna post everything I do on Facebook. I'm gonna I'm gonna buy shit online from like the sketchiest websites.
Well, that's the thing. You're just like scrolling through like fucking YouTube or whatever, and you see an advertisement like, oh fuck, I want that. So it's like, how do you think that you know that?
Yeah.
How do you think that got there?
How do you think I said shoes that add 2 inches to your height, and then got a bunch of ads for tallmanshoes.com?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but do you want to get into some sports now?
Yeah, you should get into your last note there, your third.
It's
note
not
or
even
whatever.
it's an article. It's
All right, go
'cause,
ahead.
folks. Wait, hang on. Whoa. 2021 Yeezy release schedule. Hang on, I might be good. I might have to pause the. Ooh, just kidding.
Okay, we can do this later.
We can no, 'cause there's a now a different article, but it's by Sportsnet, and it's a very very similar article, but Okay, it actually does a little bit better. So the article I did have was because we've folks, let's take off our goof around hats and put on our sports hats now because the Toronto Raptors have had to bid a sour goodbye to our friends Serge Ibaka and Mark Gasol through free agency. Yeah, it's probably not loud at all. Loudest water bottle lid of all time.
So here she goes, baby.
Yeah, so Serge went to the LA Clippers and Gasol went to LA Lakers, who are without question going to repeat this year. Is that
Well,
is that safe to say?
you got Anthony Davis, who's Defensive Man of the Year, I believe. Is that right?
He has not re-signed yet, though.
Okay, whatever.
DPOY.
But and then you get like one of the best defensive players ever in Gasol.
You think he's a good defender?
He's one of the best. Like,
he's a good.
Are you kidding me?
He's a good passer.
Gasol was like, that was his thing.
I thought his thing was like court vision.
No, not at all.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I thought it was more like Kawhi and OG and a
Your
group
the guy
effort.
who controlled the play was like Lowry.
No, but like I meant like court vision for like his passing and playmaking, but
Oh my God.
despite being a big man.
Defense.
Okay.
That was his
Yeah, I watched way more.
strongest attribute.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna tweet this at I don't know, somebody and be like,
I'm tweeting at the president of the NBA.
I'm gonna.
And
Yeah,
you'll see.
At Adam Silver. I'm gonna tweet it at Adam Silver and at the president of the United States.
Well, I said the president of the NBA to be like hyperbole, but there's a president of the NBA, so it didn't really work.
Well, Adam Silver's the commissioner. I don't know if he's the president.
I almost wanted to be like, I'm gonna tell the teacher on you, and you'll see.
You'll see. You'll see who's a loser once I've gotten you in trouble.
You're in trouble now.
Take that, fuckhead.
You can follow the rules. I'm a rule guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Randall from Recess. But, okay, we can't fuck this up, okay? We need to do this good. 'Cause it's the whole... No, it's not even... No, it's not you make a goofy noise or something. It's, oh, what do you think of that? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool. Yep. That's the show, folks. Goodbye.
All right, so just have an opinion. Here we go.
No, well, don't have an opinion. Just be able to riff. We're professional comedians. So it's 6-star players that the Raptors could sign as free agents in 2021. The article is written by Rob Williams.
Really?
Ooh.
How?
Oh, Rob Williams. I'm going to kill myself if
Toronto doesn't sign.
That's the thing. Like I was
Toronto
thinking.
doesn't sign.
Oh, I'll read the list, but I just wanted to do a Robin Williams riff off. But like my thing is, I thought this the other day. I'm like, why isn't I want the show to be funnier? I just want it to be funny. That's like the thing that
Probably the reason it's not funny is because I go off on a big wearing masks tangent.
and then a why am I not funny riff.
Like,
I
why
think-
can't we win?
I think I've said that every show. I've said I want this to be funnier, and why am I not funny? But I think my thing is that
what do you want me to do?
'cause like we have to like insert sports into the jokes, and that makes it not funny to me. Like if we could just be like, "Oh, I'm Robin Williams. Oh, I'm
Well, you just want you want to do a different podcast.
I'm tortured because I'm gay. I'm Robin Williams. I'm the genie." Is that a good Robin Williams?
Really?
Yeah, I want to just do an impressions workshop and jokes.
Yeah, like
podcast.
I'm not good at impressions, and you keep trying to bring it in. It's like, dude, I can't do it.
It's fun. No, well, that's the whole point. You think it's okay? Hi. This is Impressions Podcast. We have Frank Caliendo, Jay Moore. Who's the other fucking guy? Kevin Pollock. And we're all just gonna.
He does pretty good ones.
Oh, and welcome to the Celebrity Deli, and we're all just gonna do our impressions and interact with each other. Oh,
okay,
look look at this. George Bush just walked in. Hi, how you doing, Stones Bush? That a good George Bush?
Clearly
Now
not.
Now watch this drive. Right? That's probably the coolest thing a president has ever done. People will talk about how cool Trump was, but like George Bush, he's like, yeah, and we're gonna solve this crisis in the Middle East. now watch this drive, and then he just fucking like demolishes a ball like 400 like a golf ball. It's like that was so fucking cool.
Oh my god, this guy's awesome.
And then after 9/11, he goes and throws out the first pitch at a Yankees game, fucking
Like
right down the middle.
It's like, okay, we're gonna
Strike.
throw a strike ball here, okay, guys?
Well, and it's like just to think about how like it's so stupid to say because he's like a fucking like a war criminal and a psycho, but like the pressure he felt to throw a good pitch was
the
probably enormous.
war criminal psycho. It's like, here you go.
He's the
Here's the power.
well, it's not even that. It's
What
like,
are you gonna do with it?
well, that's the thing.
Nothing?
It's like, to be the president, you have to be like out of your mind. You have to be completely.
But then it's just
You
like
can't just be a normal guy.
nerd out a little bit here. It's like, here's the One Ring. What are you gonna do?
The one. What is that?
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, ain't never seen it. No.
You gonna put it on? You gonna just nah? I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna use it.
What is it?
It's infinite power, man. Are you gonna use it?
How is it infinite power? Just turns you invisible. I thought.
Turns you invisible, yes, but it also in the different hands. It almost like it's like the
I prefer the Infinity Gauntlet to the
Sauron.
One Ring.
So Sauron, he
I'm gonna
almost sees exactly what you want, like what your heart desires.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, man. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay,
Who is Sauron?
Danny and Simon know what I'm talking about.
Don't say that. I don't know how they'll feel about that. Shout out to the guys.
They'll be like, "Whoa!"
We're immortalized in the.
But yeah, they 100% know what I'm talking about.
Maybe they don't.
They know what I'm talking about, man.
Well, I think
they do.
We're an interesting collection of like nerdy, like a combo
The
of stuff.
the four, whatever that meme is, like the 4 horsemen of nerds.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm into fantasy. This guy's into sports.
Yeah.
I don't know what Danny and Simon like.
My thing is sports and ephebophilia. Just kidding.
The fuck is a phebophilia?
It's not pedophilia, but it's like hey.
Oh right, when they're like 16.
Yeah. I'm not attracted to children. I'm attracted to teenagers.
Like, yeah,
I
okay.
cannot say that given what my new job is.
Looking down the nose at fucking pedophiles, like, oh,
Hopefully.
yeah, pedophiles.
They're pretty funny. My new job found this and was just like, yeah, so you're obviously fired. You're
What? Why?
Come on.
All I have to do, I'm wiping turlets.
I am cleaning up piss and shit over here. But
yeah, but not around these people. You're not.
yeah, you gotta
Okay.
gotta go do it in a prison
Go
where you'll be an inmate.
You'll be at home there.
Yeah, but
Your fucking peers are there.
yeah.
You idiot.
you're criminally horny. But so the article it's
Wait, what were we talking about?
6-star players the Raptors could sign as free agents in 2021. Number 1 is obviously Giannis, but it's like he almost averaged fucking 30 a game, 29.5 a game last year.
Well, that just piss you off.
Well, no, what really pisses me off is that fucking the Sacramento Kings signed Hassan Whiteside to
Yep,
to
saw
a-
that.
to a minimum deal. Like
Fuck.
this guy averaged 15 points and 14 rebounds, was it? Or 15 points and
Yeah.
11 rebounds or something?
So many boards.
He averaged a double-double, and like for the minimum, the Raptors are like, "No, we'll take Alex Len." It's like, what?
Big white guy.
Am I missing something? Well, because we got Baines and him.
It's like, okay.
Okay, this is.
Why did we trade Valanciunas? Bring him back.
Oh yeah, he went to the Grizz.
Another big white guy.
We got an even bigger white guy in return.
Yeah,
we got
I
we got Gasol. Number 2, this is an interesting one, Kawhi Leonard. Because we've talked about
Come back, man.
we've talked about
Come
Giannis
on.
signing to death, but that'd be so funny, dude. He wouldn't, would he? But what if he did?
What if he did?
It's the
But
top
like,
line.
here's the thing. You think the fan base still doesn't love him, even though, like, I guarantee you right now, you poll every single Raptors fan,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a 50-50. It's gonna be like, yeah, I still love Kawhi, or I don't really like the fact that he left, right?
I think like casual fans would be mad that he left, but if you're like
But that's what I mean. So it's gonna be about 50-50, right?
well,
Comes back, 100%.
everyone's
100%.
I'm happy. I can.
Yes.
I got a fucking jersey for this asshole, and he left the 3 months later. I spent $200 on a jersey like a dumbass. But yeah, like of course it's
It'd
a long.
be like 100% approval rate. Boom.
It's a long shot, but the Clippers did have a disappointing playoffs and reportedly have a fractured locker room.
And no shit, they had a terrible playoff.
They did just as bad as.
Terrible.
Who did they get put out by?
I don't care.
The Clippers. Oh, the Nuggets.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Remember they went up 3-1 on the Nuggets, and then so it's like
that happened to the Nuggets
twice.
I think they did it 3 times.
No, because they did it against the Jazz, the Clippers, and then the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. First round, second round, conference final. Lakers beat them. Lakers go in and just fucking stomp on. I don't even know who is it from the East. Oh, the Heat.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I've read a lot of articles where they just say like that Heat run was just like a fluke. Like they don't think they'll be as good this year. That's
there's certain things like that.
Well, that's
it's like if you don't repeat, then it was a fluke, which is kind of dumb.
Well, yeah,
like you win the championship, it's like that was a fluke. It's like that wasn't a fluke. They fucking won the championship.
Well, it's like a lot of hating ass. You know what's were on Twitter and shit after the Raptors won, and they're just like, yeah, if Clay was healthy, if Durant was healthy, it's like, yeah, we beat the team that was in front of us, dickhead. Like, what do you want? Like, what do
you want us to do?
No, we're gonna strike until.
No, we're gonna wait until
we're gonna postpone.
2 years from now until Durant's back.
No, we're gonna postpone this for at least a year and a half while Clay and Durant both rehab horrific injuries. And
Clay just got an Achilles tear on a thing, so we're gonna have to wait even longer.
He had surgery actually, and apparently he's gonna make a full recovery. So.
Not immediately.
And like he's done for the season.
Yeah.
That's like I saw this thing where it's like, predicting next year's draft order, and they had like the Warriors at like picking 6th. It's like, you think the Warriors are gonna be that bad again? Like they got
Kevin Durant.
No, they don't. The Nets do. They have Steph
Nets
Curry, you fuckhead. Like
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
But Clay's out.
But there's another guy there that's pretty good.
Draymond's pretty good. Andrew Wiggins. They just got Kelly.
Sorry, dude. Steph Curry can't do it by himself.
You don't think so?
No.
So that's
sorry, buddy.
Take that, LeBron haters. LeBron always does it by himself, except when he has Anthony Davis.
Except this past time.
But that's apparently the reason. Yeah, apparently the reason. Fucking Anthony Davis is like holding off on contract talks is because he's waiting to see what Giannis signs, and if he doesn't sign the Supermax, he'll take a lower deal so they can get Giannis next year. So it'll just be AD, LeBron, and Giannis.
Don't do that, please.
Well, it's like, I think, because there was, I forget what situation it was, but Adam Silver, or I don't even know if it was Adam Silver yet, they stepped in and like vetoed a trade because it would be too, like Chris Paul to somewhere, and they like vetoed the trade and said like, no, like you can't do that. Like, come on.
It's just like,
fuck off with this.
Like, okay, we have the Looney Tunes playing the Monstars.
Well, it's not even that. No, they have me playing the Monstars. That's literally 1v5 against the Monstars. That's what it would be like.
It's like, here we go, LeBron to Giannis.
Yeah, LeBron.
And they don't even need to take their, like, they could just play the whole game because...
Yeah, they're basically dividing the effort in
like
three.
Like, it's 30% effort the whole game.
The whole game.
Like, oh, my God.
Yeah. But so after Kawhi is Paul George. No.
His stock went down.
Yeah, his stock is plummeted. If Kawhi wants out of LA, maybe Paul George will too. And if Leonard does not for a Toronto reunion, perhaps Ujiri can convince George to come north of the border. Crazier things have happened. That's how you know it's a good article. Or just crazier things have happened. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it'll happen. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I'm Robin Williams. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know.
My name is Rob fucking Williams.
Hey, man, go by Bobby or something.
Go just say
Bobby Billy.
Literally anything, like anything else.
Got a clean take on that. Bobby Billy, Matt, is his name.
Bobby Billy.
But I'm Mrs. Doubtfire.
I don't understand how William goes to Bill, but sure.
What? That's obviously what it is.
I know. I never understood that. Like, why?
Yeah, that Robin going to Bob makes sense to me, but William to Bill, that's what the fuck? You an idiot?
Doesn't make sense to me, man.
But yeah, this name shit crazy. What's your name short for? Stupid. Let's go.
Yeah, Matt is short for stupid.
Yeah, more like Pat. Trying to think of a mathematics because you're a nerd. I don't know, but no, we're not the smart kind of nerds. We like anime. That's what I was. That one's been brewing since we were talking about being nerds. Number 4, DeMar DeRozan. Speaking of reunions, wouldn't this be fun?
No.
Nope.
No.
Well,
nope.
to be fair, he did average 22.
Nope.
He just doesn't play.
Nope.
Doesn't play the right style. He's going to the Lakers.
What? No.
Everyone's going to the fuck it, man.
Can't have every player on the Lakers, man.
This is one I would like. Rudy Gobert, center. The big motherfucker from Utah, but he'll probably end up going to like the Wizards or somewhere who like really needs a center. Maybe he'll go to the Rockets. The Rockets actually have kind of a cool team because they haven't traded Harden or Westbrook. So if they run it back, they added Christian Wood from the Pistons, who's a good center, like a good big, and then they also got Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's cool. Toronto, please do something cool. We haven't done anything cool
Signed
yet.
Van Vliet.
Re-signed Van Vliet. Signed. Hang on. We got DeAndre Bembry, Matt, from the Hawks.
And we signed 2 white guys that no one's ever heard of because.
Oh, Baines is popular. There's this fucking weird guy on Twitter who, it's like Baines fan
jerks
club.
off to him or something.
It seems to be that, but he's just like, oh, what is it like? He always just tweets about Aaron Baines underneath literally every single tweet that like Woj posts or something.
Love you, Aaron.
I love you, Aaron. Aaron, please, for the love. He probably has noticed him because he's just like, we think of like, we put like celebrities and like athletes on such a high pedestal, but like they have Twitter accounts.
Yeah, he probably has noticed him. He probably noticed him when he went to the court and went, yeah, just give me like a 200-foot one.
Yeah, that guy right there is who I don't want to be.
Yeah, 200 feet.
What's like,
nowhere near me.
Nowhere near me. And then the last one is Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, really?
Victor Oladipo wants out of Indiana and openly campaigned for a trade to the Raptors during, what?
Is he like 38 or something?
28.
28.
38?
I thought he was super old.
Yeah, he just looks old because he's very dark. Just like he has
Fair
that.
enough.
He's like, yeah, I'm wise beyond my years. Fuck, I didn't reply to that text. I'm in trouble.
Text you again saying you didn't reply.
Of course, now I'm on my lunch and you're busy. This is my life.
It's pretty cool.
I'm like, oh, look at big man on campus. I got a girlfriend. It's like, no, it's as just as annoying, but also as nice as you think it is. But it's annoying too.
It's really nice. It is annoying, but it's also nice.
Yeah, it's
nice though. It's nice.
It's
good.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's like looking at just not making eye contact with you.
Does it look like you're in pain? It's like, oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm sweating. But fuck. I was thinking of new awards that we could give out at the end of the show, because we're about to wrap
I'm
this.
sick of doing that.
You didn't like that?
How do we give out awards right now? It's impossible.
Well, there's this.
Oh, award for the guy who put out a tweet is tweet.
Yeah, I don't know, because there's this podcast that I like, Dunktown. It's a basketball podcast, and their thing is
podcast I want to be on.
It's a podcast that you don't fit the mold of, and I'm mad about it because it's like, yeah, I guess we'll just do our stupid fucking show and never.
Guess we'll do our own thing so we can actually succeed.
Yeah, we'll shatter genres while also redefining them, or blend genres while also redefining them. Like Radiohead, but they do this thing where they just give out just random fucking awards at the. Are you squinting at because like Radiohead?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ain't never listened to a single song that airs. I heard Creep, and that's it. That's literally the only Radiohead song I think I've ever heard.
You've also heard Karma Police.
How's that one go?
Karma Police.
Why would I have no fucking clue what that even kind of is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But there was a period of time like in college where I'm like, yeah, I'm like a hipster. I'm going to try and date hipster girls, and all of them are like, "Have you heard Radiohead?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." Fucking lie.
Got it. Okay, computer.
Yeah, can I somehow translate this into some head? If so, then yes. Oh fuck! But yeah, they just give out random awards. They're just like, oh, the best. Who had the best shorts? Who's the cutest?
Oh, worst impression goes to
Don't. Who'd you give it to?
It's me.
Oh,
I got the award.
I thought you were gonna give it to me for my George Bush impression.
George Bush is president of the United States.
Oh, hello everybody on George Bush. Just it's definitely it's always funnier when they're bad.
All right,
in
give
my
me
opinion.
one. Just give me one. Go ahead. I'll just
Someone.
blow it. Here we go.
Do you want like an actual person? Robert De Niro. Okay, so this is a this is a very very visual impression.
All I did was a stupid face thing.
Yeah. What's his name in Meet the Fockers? Is it Greg?
I don't know.
What's he go by? Gaylord Fokker is his name, but he goes by Greg, I think.
Yeah. Greg, my cat uses the toilet by himself.
Chancey would never flush that toilet. He knows it will run all night. I don't know what De Niro sounds like. I can't even picture his voice in my head. I can only picture the pout. You know what movie of his is?
Now, you go around with clown makeup on all the time. How does that work for you?
Oh yeah, I guess he's Murray from. I guess I've done an impression of him on this show before.
Yeah.
You think that's funny, Joker? Is that him?
It's a New York guy.
Hey, I'm fucking. I'm new. Yeah, I got everything you need. I'm apparently a
That's the best thing. Go ahead.
New York guy is the best thing?
No. Just like wherever that guy's like, no matter what the fucking. So it's just like, oh, Christopher Walken. Where's he from? Oh, he's from New Jersey. Oh, I'm Christopher Walken.
Whoa, hey, what the? Hey, Paisang, Metro car's not working. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. New York, Denzel Washington. Hey, fucking Denzel, I'm the equalizer over here. Malcolm X, what the fuck? Hey, I think I'm walking here. That's almost kind of more of a Philly guy. Denzel Washington, he just kind of
just kind of acts really well.
Yeah, this thing I don't.
All he does.
That's kind of like
loser.
That'll come up every once in a while where it's like, oh, let's do an impression of this guy, and it's like, nah, I actually like that guy, so I don't want to do it. Like, to be like, yeah, this is
I don't make fun of that guy. He's awesome.
I don't want to call him gay. There's actually I saw a clip on Twitter of what show is Ice-T on? Law and Order or CSI? Whichever one Ice-T is on, it's him, and he's talking to a black guy, and he's like, I'm not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. I am not gay. Well, I got bad news for you, son. That makes you gay. It's like, yeah, bad news. You're gay. Is
bad news.
They put that on cable.
hate to break this to you, but that's exactly what that is.
That's fucking gay, dude. And then all the guys on the football team come in and start roasting him, going, "Oh." Actually, I saw this thing. This is how you know the NFL stays winning. Is that the one guy is like he doesn't have a gay teammate, but he was asked what he would do if he did have a gay teammate. He's like, well, I wouldn't hold it against him because everyone does make mistakes. Like everyone's human. And he's like,
okay.
And he's like, in a subsequent interview,
see you later.
Whatever the guy's fucking name was, he's like, yeah, he's like, I would respect him, but I would also try to help him find God. Let's go.
Be a real teammate. Be like, yeah, you know what? I would fuck him
also,
just because I'm a good teammate.
Well, that's the
I want to support what he does.
That's how
let's do this.
That's a funny thing. Like I always like there's this like old ass meme of like, oh, conservatives are starting to be funny and it's scaring the hell out of liberals, but like I don't like that's how you like they take themselves a bit too seriously. Obviously there's like fucking liberal goddamn idiots that like take everything too seriously and like what like the hyper woke bullshit. But like if you go up to like that's like a conservative guy, like a true trad conservative where he's like, oh no, I think a gay man could just find God instead of just being like, what would you do if you had a gay teammate? What kind of fucking question is that? I don't know, it's suck him off. What do you want me to say? Like, what the fuck?
I'd probably play with him.
I'd probably
on my team.
I'd probably just treat him like a guy, I guess.
Like, hey man, how are you?
What's up, man? Do you know? Have you played? Hey,
tap him up.
They just. Hey man, they just updated 2007 RuneScape. You trying to tap in or no?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I don't do that gay shit. What?
Do you think I'm a fag?
He can say it, folks. I like that bit on South Park where they all go around and say faggot, and then it only beeps if you're not gay.
Yeah.
Which is honestly like I feel like censorship like at that time like that's literally what it was.
That was for the episode It Hits the Fan.
That's a good episode.
It's a great episode, yeah.
Say shit a ton of times. Yeah, check out the television show South Park. Can you do an Eric Cartman impression?
Hey guys.
There it is. Let's go.
Except that's Eric Cartman in like the first couple seasons. Then his voice goes like, "Hey, Ka.
Yeah, it just turns into.
How you?"
Because they used to, didn't they used to do like some like vocal effect on it? And
No,
then
it was probably just like, "Hey, I did this," and then it's just eventually it's like, "Hey, that actually hurts the fuck out of my throat.
I'm not gonna do that.
I can't do this anymore. I gotta just change his voice."
Yeah.
And we're just gonna low key do it, and there we go. And no one really paid it.
No one really gave a fuck because
It's a cartoon.
Twitter hasn't been invented yet, so you can't see like. That's the thing. It's just like, get your ass off Twitter for 2 seconds. What you have? Is it a spider?
No.
She's trying to eat a spider. Oh no, it's a piece of a yoga mat. That's fine. But yeah, who gives a fuck? Just say whatever you want. Like, dude, who cares? As long as you aren't talking to me, I don't care what you do. As long as I'm being left alone.
Well, I'm just sitting here on my phone.
Yeah,
I have to see it. I'm happy.
Yeah, as long as it's like, yeah, you're not pounding on my door, or like trying to get me fired for making a joke about school shootings on my Twitter account or something like that. Hey, baby, it's smooth sailing. The award for best podcast goes to us, and that's a no-brainer on that one. We're over an hour. Believe it or not.
Lovely.
'Cause we're just having too much fun on this fucking thing. That's why people are afraid to have fun and be happy.
So much stuff to talk and complain about.
Yeah, that's the thing. This literally should just be called the Distraction Podcast. We just talk about fucking anything. Who cares about sports?
Could be.
Nope.
We could do this.
Yeah, we can make the switch.
Maybe next episode we'll have the transition episode.
Yeah, well, hey, hang on. That's the thing. I remember the one time we talked like, oh, that episode sucked. We hardly had any like structure to it. It's like, yeah, let's even take away that and just have nothing.
Zero structure. Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Anything.
What'd you do this week?
I have 3
I don't know.
notes. Well, that's the thing. It's hard now because it's like we don't usually like it's like, oh, I was downtown and a weird thing happened, or
It's like, well, here's the thing. Like we changed the name. It's not the Sports Distraction. It's the Distraction Podcast. Oh, just as a little sidebar, we're gonna constantly talk about sports.
Sports will also come up.
It's gonna come up quite a bit,
Yeah.
actually.
Very, very true. All right, we're over an hour. Do you want to? Hey, how about you end this one?
I end this one. Well, you know what? I'm happy to be here.
My thing is that I say crimes I'm gonna do at the end. I've noticed that.
I'm happy to be alive here. Crimes? What?
I always say like, oh, I'm gonna take a gun to the post office.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna do anything like that.
I'm never gonna do anything like that. I'm just very happy to be here in Unit 503 of the Mandalay Bay Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna internalize any anger I have and just like form a tiny little tumor in my
Like
body.
a black hole.
And I'm just gonna hold on to that, and then I'll just shit it out one day.
It's gonna be or I'm gonna internalize that when I die. It's just gonna sink into the core of the earth. 'Cause It's just so dense.
It's like it's the density of a sun.
It's like the thing in
Just
the thing in Spirited Away that she swallows.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
fucking yeah. What a good movie. You want? Let's watch. Or no, there's no time. It's too fucking late. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed before my girlfriend gets home from work.
I'm getting up at fucking. I've been getting up at like 5:30 in the morning. This shit sucks. Fuck this, dude.
Yeah, I work nights, so I do the opposite.
Yeah, you do something
I go to bed at
way
7.
crazier.
Yeah,
I could never like.
I could never do
Well,
that.
that's what I was thinking. Like I wanted to say that earlier, where I'm just like, with like when that guy's like, yeah, you think about making this job a career kind of thing. It's like, dude, I don't want anything to be my career. I hate everything.
Man, why you gotta ask me shit like that?
Oh, hey,
So
guy.
I cry?
Hey, what's this is 15th work day? Yeah. So is this your career now, or what are you thinking, man? I think I'm just trying to pay my bills and
Exactly. Like, is it like because we get constantly new people at my work, right?
yeah.
Couldn't imagine walking up to someone. Oh, it's your first week? I usually just say something like, How's it been? Do you like it
Hey,
so far?
What is your name?
What's your
How
name?
are you doing?
Good, good. So, gonna be here the rest of your life, or
Yeah.
I know you're 23, but
Well, that's what
it's only another 40 fucking years. You
Well,
might as well
no,
just stay here the rest of your life.
that's what he said. He's like, you know what? You're in a good situation. You know why? I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, you got in. You're 24. You work here for 20 years. You can retire. You can retire when you're 44. I'm like, yeah, and then I guess I'll just fucking wait to die.
And then how the fuck am I gonna pay for the next 30 years of my life
Well,
minimum?
our pension program's insane there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like people like there's a guy that I work with who's 59 and he's like, yeah, I could have retired probably about a decade ago. I just like it keeps you busy.
It keeps you busy.
Well, like it's like that. Literally, it's that waiting to die. Just being like, well, I don't have a job, so.
you can get another not shitty job.
No, just because people
Job's pretty good though.
these people don't have dreams like I do.
Oh my god.
They don't care about opening their
dreams.
own apiary and having a bee farm and.
They wake up and they drive to a school and they wipe counters and toilets all day and
Yeah.
go, that was a good day.
Baby, this is living.
But you
Cool.
know who deserves a good pension?
Who?
Those guys.
Yeah,
Cleaning up after us.
cleaning up piss and shit.
We're disgusting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you to all the sanitation and service workers out there.
Okay, we're gonna end the podcast.
Yeah, that would have been funny if we ended it on that.
Ready?
What?
We're gonna end it.
What's your send off? I don't think that's picking up.
That picked up.
Goodbye, everybody.